II, as men went to work to make money, the women worked at home doing chores on the farm, such as hauling water, gathering eggs, tending the garden, and filling the woodbox. And some chores, like milking cows, feeding livestock, had to be done more than once a day. Women sewed and mended clothing and washed clothes by hand. They made soap from lard, bacon fat, baked bread, and canned everything from beef and pork to green beans and tomatoes. If there were kids, she would look out and care for them. Though women could not do the work men did, they had the exception of going to work as teachers, secretaries, nurses, and beauty and telephone operators. As men were drafted to go to war, the women said their goodbyes and went back to the house. As men went to war, there were jobs left undone, so the government needed something to get women up and working. That's when painting inspired by Rockwell painting and Geraldine Doyle, Rosie, who is a factory worker at age 17, came together to make Rosie the Riveter. The poster had the statement, "We can do it." Sadly, Doyle died at age 86 in Michigan. This painting really inspired women to get up and go, Doyle says. I had no idea the picture had gone so far. There were other pictures sent out that would motivate women, but Rosie the Riveter was mainly for factory work. Some of the new work that was needed to be done, along with the jobs women had done before the war, was working in the Army, Navy, Armed Services, Air Force, military support, plants, factories, and more. Teaching was still needed to be done. However, in 1948, there was a shortage of teachers, so the National Educators Association had to issue 110,000 emergency licenses to teachers. I knew a woman who flew planes from places, then flew to military bases so soldiers could fly them in war. She died at 100, my grandma said. Most of the time, the grandparents looked out for kids. There weren't daycares or kindergarten at that point in time. During World War II, many kids were emotionally very hurt because fathers would die in war and kids would barely see their mothers. Sometimes children would be separated from their families due to evacuation. Children had to get used to this harsh time. When men came back from war, they were shocked at the amount of work women had done. However, not all the men were thrilled at how women had really been in control. Women had discovered what they could do and how they could make money. This made men feel less in control. As time went by, most of the women that didn't have traditional rural jobs after the war got sent home. These jobs went to men. However, they earned more money than they did before the war. As time went by, more jobs opened up for women. My grandma says, "It opens doors for us." This showed women how they could be independent and have more responsibilities. This event helped show us what we could do. Women were proud of the work they had done and happy that they had gotten the chance to see just exactly what they could do. Without this chance, we might be just where we were before. So as you see, without women helping out during World War II, not only would several jobs be left undone, but women would not have the responsibilities they have today.